All right, there we go. We're live.
All right. Well, we're about to make history tonight, boys. This is another Roll Blob live stream. That's not history. The history is it's the first nationally ranked Roll Blob live stream.
I didn't even think about that. That's huge.
That's all I've been thinking about all day
That's all I've been
long.
thinking
All
about
I've been
all
thinking
day.
about.
Yeah, that's great.
Number 22, Xavier, and 3-2, South Carolina, unranked. Didn't even get their first choice as head coach, but last here we are.
That's incredible. Coop's in mid-season form already.
Yeah, I'm ready. What do you guys think? Xavier's a 6.5 point favorite. Ian, have you personally placed any bets on this game?
I have. I have. I think I have Xavier 5.5.
Okay.
I'm pretty confident in that. Knowing not much about South Carolina, other than the fact that they lost the bye game.
Yeah, they lost to North Florida and their season opener. Also lost to Indiana, but some big wins over South Carolina State. Towson. It's weird. It's Towson. Not there's no N in it. I always thought there was.
I thought it was Townsend.
It's just Towson. Towson.
Got it.
And then most recently a win over Mercer.
Well, so you got to respect him, is what you're saying.
You do, yeah. I mean, still an SEC team. Still a test. We'll see how the neutral court plays out. What was it like, Kenny, playing in like those neutral court early season tournaments?
It was fun, obviously, because you get to go to we played in Puerto Rico, we played in the Virgin Islands, we played in Hawaii. It was always fun just because you got to be in a cool place, but the atmosphere was always weird. But Xavier always traveled well, so it wasn't. We always had people in the stands.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so excited. This is I've been watching every game, but this is I don't know. I feel like the first real test. Yeah, I mean Wake Forest, I guess you could say, but it was that was really not a game from start to finish.
Well, first time away from home, right? So
yeah,
something there.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see the venue, and to be honest, I haven't really looked at what the venue is. Do we know if it's like an actual arena or if we got one of those ballroom setups?
I really don't know. I didn't get to watch the game before this. I was coaching my son playing basketball, but I didn't get to watch the Michigan Virginia Tech game. But did you guys watch any of the? Is it the Battle for Atlantis out there? Did you see the rims? The UConn game. Did you watch that?
The tail end of it. That was in Maui, wasn't it?
Was it Maui?
Yeah, that's Maui. Yeah.
Okay, which one's Battle for Atlantis?
I don't know who's in that tournament.
I know Gonzaga's in it. Indiana's in it.
Okay.
Gonzaga, Indiana. I can't remember, but dude, the rims were it was crazy. The rims were so loose. I think Memphis was something ridiculous, 11 for 18 from 3 or something.
Damn. Jeez. It's crazy that Memphis won that game to begin with and beating UConn. It was UConn's first loss to a non-conference team in 23 games or something like that.
Yeah, that's wild.
And Dan Hurley took it well.
My son we're watching the game right before practice, and he's like, "Why is that guy screaming so much?" I was like, "Buddy, it's just what he does."
That's exactly what he does. Ahmad's in the chat. Hello, Ahmad. Good evening, Ahmad.
Good evening, Ahmad.
Ahmad skis.
Um,
Atlantis Paradise Island.
replying to the Dan Hurley, and I get obviously we know that this is his get up at this point, but man, in overtime you just cannot be risking that.
Dude, what is he doing?
Yeah,
It was. I'm trying to. What was it even? What was the foul even? that he was freaking out about.
Over the back.
Yeah.
Oh, the over the back, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, yeah, 50-50 call for sure. But, like, I think if you look up over the back in the dictionary, I mean, he literally went over his back.
He went over his back. Yeah, he did.
So, I mean, but it's a tough call to make in the game. But I will tell you, the technical foul, the double tech they gave, absolutely ridiculous that was a double tech. The one dude literally pushed the guy onto the ground, and the other dude just came up and just, like, he didn't even extend his arms the whole way. He just, like, came up and was like, dude, what are you doing? And they called a double tech on that, and you're like, okay. And then I don't understand how it ends up being UConn's ball. It was I don't know. It was just very weird.
Yeah. I don't know. Early season chaos, I'm all for it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's a good tournament, too, that Maui tournament. Iowa State and Auburn's in it as well.
Dude, Auburn is Auburn's tough, man. I got to watch them play against Houston.
Yeah.
That was one of the games that I did over on Field of 68. That was the defensive battle there was insane.
Oh, Houston's defense every year is just man.
But then on top of that, Auburn has the whole like plane thing where they had to turn the plane around. Like I want to know what happened. It seems like there has to be more to that story than
well,
what they're
did you
on.
see that? I don't remember the player's name that started it or was involved in it, but there was that clip of him in the corner on like 10 separate plays, not getting the ball and just putting his hands down on his knees and his head down, just visibly upset, even though his team was boat racing. I can't remember who they were playing, but it was just
I saw
a hilarious story that I can't believe wasn't Marcus.
Marcus. Did you I'm not going to get into it on stream because it's a little too vulgar for that, but did you guys see the Alabama football players and the messages to the Alabama football coach's daughter?
No.
If you haven't seen this, you got to look it up. I'm not talking about it on you. They both got suspended.
Oh boy.
But just put it that way.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna text you guys. It's pretty absurd. All right, how much longer do we got until the game?
Great question. All I see is a commercial for Pfizer.
I'm texting you right now. I'm pretty sure the dude was a freshman, too.
Jack O'Grady in the chat says it's a fake story.
Is it a fake story?
Oh, no. Kenny, did you get Marcus?
I may have.
Or
I've heard.
Jack,
I mean,
one of the players named Jack O'Grady.
That could be. They have. I mean, I've heard that story from the amount of people I've heard that story from is pretty absurd for it to be fake. But I mean, obviously, I know how fast that stuff travels, so that could definitely be. I'm glad I didn't say it. You can't tell if I was lying or not. I actually said he got a DUI. That's what I texted Coop and Ian.
That's something.
Yeah, I see, yeah.
Oh my gosh, baby. We're freaking back, dude. Xavier's ranked. Like I said in my tweet before, Xavier's ranked. Notre Dame's ranked 5. Vikings get the win. I mean, it's been a good weekend for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch the game. I said going into it I was boycotting. I might boycott them on Thanksgiving too, but
why are you boycotting?
That organization just isn't worth it, man. And at the very least, I mean, the coaching decisions have just been god awful.
I mean, me and JP told you anytime you want, dude. We got some Vikings gear for you.
No, I could never do that. But at the very least, I'll not watch games. But I mean, it's just like it's the same old vicious cycle.
Oh, simple.
It's like I don't know. And coming into this year, I did not want Eberflus back. and they brought him back, and I was like, okay, not the end of the world. And now I'm like, okay, so it was the end of the world. Um, the whole team is just a mess. The players have definitely sold out and given up. Like, it's just a mess. I'm thoroughly convinced we lose out.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, all the players have given up. We have just tough games remaining. We only play the division, and then Seattle and San Francisco is our remaining schedule. So none of those are like games I'm looking at like, oh yeah, that's winnable.
Right.
Detroit might beat us on Thanksgiving by 50.
Yeah, it's likely.
But the whole thing is just a mess. The frustrating part about it all is it's George McCaskey at the end of the day, and he's the owner's son. So like nothing is ever going to change. They're like he's never going to get fired.
Right.
And apparently people have been saying that he's calling more of the shots than folks think, and so it's not even like a GM issue that you can fix. It's no matter what, he's going to be overstepping and running the team and just running us into the ground, I guess.
Right. Stevie, are you saying you want to get into the game or you want to get into the stream? I mean, dude, I'm trying to tell you. I told you I could get you tickets. You said you weren't ready. I know. Yeah, my cousin's down. My cousin's in Naples right now for Thanksgiving. He was like, "Is Xavier playing in Florida?" I was like, "Yeah." I told him I could get him tickets. He was like, "Oh, yeah." I'm just saying tonight. I don't know what you mean. You just want me to call Mario right now and have him open the back door for you? He might do it. Xavier's -5 now. What the heck's going on?
I'm waiting for them to pan out
yeah.
so we can see this facility.
Yeah, I can talk to Mario about it. I didn't want to text him today because they have a game, but I'll text him tomorrow.
Tip-off is in 1 minute and 11 seconds, and I'm timing that to see if that's true or not.
Yeah, I'm at 107.
Ooh, you guys are a little ahead. I'm at 108 now.
Oh no.
That's okay.
I will delay my reactions by 2 or 3 seconds. It'll be fine.
It's all good.
Delay my reactions soon, as well as I can.
This looks like a legit arena, Suncoast Credit Union Arena.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
So yeah, no ballroom, no hotel lobby, whatever.
Honestly, kind of a bummer. I feel like the ballroom is just the vibes for Thanksgiving.
It's really cool. Like in those tiny arenas, like the one St. John's played in against Baylor, where it was like 4 rows of people.
Doesn't St. John's normally just play in like a ballroom or a lobby?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Is that Carnesecca?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, good point.
What are the potential? Do you guys know the potential times for the games on Wednesday? It doesn't show it on their schedule.
One of them I think was like 6 or 6:30.
Yeah, it's got to be 6 and 8:30. So I'm assuming the winners will play at 8:30.
I'd hope so. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man! I'm so excited to be back doing this.
And I see the uniforms now say "Be the Change" above Big East. Be the Change, Big East is what it said.
All right, Stevie. I will. We can talk tomorrow. I'll get in touch with Mario. How many people you guys got? I don't know I really don't know what it's like getting tickets for this kind of stuff. I'm assuming it's probably not too crazy. 3, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. All right, boys.
All right, here we go.
We got Dalen
underway.
Dalen starting at the 4, baby. I love it. Paula, what's up?
Hello, Paula.
The first Paula comment of the season.
How about that?
We're back.
Might as well been of 2024 because we don't talk about what happened at the beginning of 2024.
That's correct. Yes.
Poof, it's gone. All right. Dude, I'm really looking to see Hughley step up.
Mm-hmm.
Hughley step up in one of these games. I really feel like he's got some. He's got something in the tank that he's not shown yet. Just because he's trying to get a feel for the team and all that. But I think for big guys, it's probably toughest on anybody to just jump into a team because you have guys that are all scorers. They know where they want to score, and getting the ball outside of Zach, getting the ball down low, it's tough to find those spots.
And I feel like with Hughley too, I'm sure coming off the injury and then losing all the weight and everything, I'm sure he's still physically just kind of trying to figure out his limits and what he can all do, which only increase.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually thinking, I was talking about that the other day with somebody. Obviously being lighter and more mobile and all that stuff is going to be better for you, but you do have to make a change to the way that you play the game, the way that you back people down and everything. You're just not as big.
Yeah. Is mine not showing a score? There's no one.
Yeah,
there is no score.
The score graphic's not there. It's 2-0. Conwell scored the jumper. That's it so far. But I mean, how do they misplace the score graphic? Because Fox has the biggest score graphic known to man.
Well, actually, this is good. Now they'll have to come to our stream for the score.
That is true, actually.
You should tweet that out.
Put that on the Roll Blob.
Put that on the Roll Blob. Put that on the Roll Blob. I forgot about that. I forgot
one of the great quotes.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's the score graphic with the shaky camera on the clock.
They heard that we were stealing viewers from them, so they put it up.
Ours is cooler.
I agree.
McGiver says, how do we feel about the ranking? Too high, too low, or just right for where the team's at?
Dude, I really don't know because they really, like I said, they haven't been tested. But just from the standpoint of how good Foster, McKnight, and Fremantle have looked, and obviously Conwell, and Swain too. I mean, there's been so many guys that have looked good, but it's just like, I don't know. I just think that they've shown a lot of being able to score. I think we knew coming in that defense was going to be a little bit of a struggle, but they're figuring it out. They're figuring out how to get rebounds, team rebounding, in with Traore being gone. But I really think that their ranking's probably just about right now. But I don't think this is anywhere close to the ceiling of the team, obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
I mean, Conwell is just so smooth the way that he plays.
Yeah, his 3-point shot, every time it goes up, it looks like it's 100% going in.
I don't know, Paula. That's hilarious. I just it's showing the actual clock from the arena.
Yeah, it's like a shaky camera of it.
Oh, that's what you were saying.
Jack O'Grady also points out that the score bug says that Xavier's 4-1.
Dude, I'm literally Googling the schedule because I'm like, am I like, I didn't want to be an idiot and say on stream, like, wait, they lost the game?
Right.
That had me tripping.
Now they fixed it. It now says 5-0. And the ranking took a minute to pop up. So at first it said, okay, great. Now it says 7-0 South Carolina.
Oh my goodness.
What is going on with this score bug? Now it's gone again.
Yeah.
My God.
On the topic
Bahamas,
of
man.
AP, I hate the ranking because I do not think AP knows ball. But then at the same time, the frustrating thing with it is like being ranked is the only, outside of winning your conference, it's the only surefire way that you know you're in the tournament. So it's like, as much as I hate it, like at the end of the season, it is important.
Yeah, for sure. You know, they have. I mean, I don't know how much they Obviously, the rankings are going based off the people that are picking the tournament, though. So that has to be. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's direct. Like you are ranked, you're automatically in. Like I don't think that's a thing. But like so to speak, like I don't think there's ever been a ranked team to not make the tournament.
Right.
I don't know. Someone feel free to fact check me on that, but
no, I feel like you're probably right there.
Now we're back to 4-1. Bummer.
I don't. They're like, we can't get the score and the record right, guys. Relax.
Is 7-5 accurate?
I hope so. That's what I got.
7-5 is accurate. Yeah.
That's what I got in my book. Oh, Zachary. We don't know the refs. That's true. I haven't even seen the refs. That's probably a good thing.
And Ahmad pointed it out, but Nick Pringle, he's number 5 for South Carolina. The Alabama transfer already with 2 fouls, so that's actually pretty big.
Yeah, he's averaging 1.2 blocks a game, so.
That's you said 1.5?
1.2. Oh, no.
1.2.
Oh, they called a foul on that?
Oh.
So I have to ask, Kenny.
Yeah.
If a South Carolina player gets a block.
Oh. It's a Gamecock block, right?
Yeah.
I see where you went with that.
Yeah.
Genius.
So 7-7, first media timeout. Other than the score bug, what's bugging you guys?
I mean, they're just settling into a game right now. These, like you guys were talking about before we started having people come in here, it was like, it's always weird starting these games out because the crowd is a little bit different, and obviously they've only had home games, so they just need to get in their flow here. But like one of the things that I've noticed throughout the year so far is Marcus Foster, when he gets stuck in those moments where he's like in the key and he's just pivoting, trying to find an open spot, find an open player, he's really good at finishing those. And he just, that the first one that he shoots is a little bit off, which is weird. But like that's kind of what I'm talking about. These just kind of getting into the flow of these games, and I'm sure that Xavier has a good showing there because they always have. But you just never really know. You can't see from the screen. We'll have to have Stevie call in at halftime if he goes to the game on Wednesday.
Well, I see a tweet from Paul Frischner. It's a video just showing the arena, and I mean a very small arena, but a really good Xavier crowd. It looks like, if I'm guessing here, like 80% Xavier, it looks like, and I mean most of the seats are full, so.
Now, is that just are you basing that on the color folks are wearing?
Yes.
Robert, 100%. I was thinking about that as I'm watching the game. I didn't want to tweet anything out because I'm not trying to be disrespectful to UConn or anything like that. But man, it's just been like, it feels like, Coach Miller last year, he was talking about how there's a tiered system in the Big East with the refs. And it's interesting how they go play against Memphis today and they don't get every single call. And, the game turns. I mean, obviously Memphis played really well. They deserve credit on that. I'm not saying the refs won in the game, but it was refreshing down the stretch to see UConn maybe have a couple questionable calls not go their way. But that double technical foul was weird. I mean, and I don't know. Like Ian said, we know that's who Dan Hurley is, but how do you get a technical at that point in the game? It's awful.
Yeah, and I feel like if that's a player that does that, that's something the coach is snapping on. And I didn't listen to his post-game comments, but I didn't see anything on Twitter as far as Hurley then addressing and having accountability for that, which I'm kind of like. And
Matt,
again, it's entirely possible I missed it, but
Matt, he said that.
He said something like, let me see what you're reading first, but
a back-to-back champ never gets treated like that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not really accountability.
There's no way that he said that. That's crazy. I mean, I believe you, but that's like wild.
Maybe we could start something like who said it, Patrick Mahomes or Dan Hurley.
This is their best player right here, right?
Yeah, and he missed a free throw. So the interesting thing about South Carolina is how many players they have from South Carolina. I mean,
that's old school.
It's most of their roster is homegrown. Then they have one guy from Finland, which is nowhere near South Carolina. If you look on a map, it's nowhere close.
Where's not? North Carolina?
Finland.
Oh, Finland.
Yeah.
Man, we needed something there from Hughley. Come in and impose his will on this dude. Oh no. That's a foul. Well. All right, fellas. It'd be nice to see Dante Maddox go for like 18. Like 6 for 7 from 3. Just do something crazy. Man, that's just a...
It is a 9-0 run. That is graphic worthy, which it did make the graphic.
Dude, so I'm not here to get on Jerome, right? But like one of the things that made him great the year that he really came out and was able to step up late in the year was just like playing within himself. I mean, there was all that talk about how he stopped shooting threes, and it was more, just finding his role, getting rebounds, getting garbage buckets, scoring in the post, that kind of stuff. The high-low passing they were doing with him and Nunji, all that. But I don't want to see him go back into that. Like, just stay within yourself. Because, like, those fadeaway 8-footers, like you're talking about, like, we never saw him shoot those in the Sweet 16 run. Not once did he shoot a shot like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously he's been putting in a lot of work, so I'm not going to sit here and say that I doubt him being able to make the shot until I actually see him make a couple. I'm going to be suspicious of it. Dude,
okay, so we'll see a decent amount of Michigan fans in here.
Come on, baby. Oh, man. Conwell is going to have... They're blanketing him right now. It feels like they're face guarding him from half court in. Oh, man.
So it's a 13-0 run, but basketball's a game of runs.
It is. I've heard that.
Ooh.
There we go. Oh.
There it was, Kenny.
There we don't go.
The Gamecock block.
The Gamecock block.
Tip off. Man, the mid-court logo is massive.
Very big.
Well, what did Ahmad say about Hughley? One of his best qualities was he doesn't foul. He's already got 2. Ahmad. Come on, man. Yeah, Paula, I meant to bring that up when you said it before. I feel like they should go small. Put Hunter or Fremantle on number 30 and bring Swain in at the 4. Oh my gosh. Rebound the ball. Come on. Oh yeah, here's Swain. This is
Swain.
Beast battles. That's Stevie's son, Coop.
Man, off the mark.
Okay. Full 30 seconds behind. Uh-oh. Wait, we're a full 30 seconds behind, or you are? McGiver? Because if that's the case, I'm going back to YouTube TV. Oh, okay.
So what? There's another Coop?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, dude. Come on, man. You can't get ranked. You can't get ranked today and do this to yourself. Bruh. Oh, Stevie, I already know it's double XP weekend. You didn't have to tell me. Little Trey Green sighting.
Ugh. Sheesh. 6 minutes scoring drought for Xavier.
Is that graphic worthy or?
It should be, yeah.
I think
But
so.
we'll see if they make that into a graphic. They're having a hard time in the graphic department tonight.
They are, yeah. Oh no. I thought somebody was about to get dunked on there. Yeah, you got to pull
Man.
that.
Oh my god, man.
All right, everybody just breathe.
15-0 run. Some calls not going Xavier's way.
Yeah, man. The shot selection isn't great, but South Carolina is playing really good defense. I don't think it's necessarily an issue of Xavier making bad decisions. They're just not getting much.
When we played Wake Forest, I felt like we didn't do a whole lot of post-ups and giving the ball down low to Fremantle or Hughley. And I felt like that was because they had that 7-footer that they were playing. So I was curious to see if they'd go back to that. And it doesn't really seem like I don't think we've done one yet, giving the ball down low for a post-up, unless I'm mistaken. But
Paula, don't you say that. No, yeah, I don't know. I really don't, because you haven't seen any of that high-low stuff. You haven't seen.
Yeah.
You're right. But they also haven't really had two big men in at the same time for any extended period.
yeah, that's true.
Hold on, I gotta look up the stats here. I meant to do. Go here. Let me see if I can pull up live stats on this.
Oh, go to Stat Broadcast. That's what I'm on.
Yeah, that's what I'm pulling up. I just found out about all. You guys were talking about it last year, I remember, but I didn't. I never got into it, and then I did the Valparaiso Liberty game, and we were using it on the sidelines, and I was like, "This is the best thing ever."
Yeah, I'm a big Stat Broadcast guy.
Huge, even. All right, where are we at? Foul trouble. I want everybody.
Yeah, I guess we should have ate steak tonight, Matt.
Oh man, dude, Hughley and Fremantle both with 2 fouls. That's rough. They're in the bonus the rest of the first half. That is not good. Hey, you're just gonna have to rise up and overcome.
We just don't want the Gamecocks to rise up.
Good call.
Matt, I can tell you one thing right now. If I had eligibility left, I'd weigh about 100 pounds less, and I'd be out there playing. COVID year for Kenny. I need that. I don't know if I told the story on stream or in a podcast or even if I've told it here or not, but I used to have dreams all the time during my professional career that I was just like in the locker room before a game getting ready to go back out and play. They found another year for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like left my professional team to go back and play for Xavier.
You know, it's crazy what we dream about. I had a dream last night that I encountered a grizzly bear.
How'd that go?
I escaped it, but I just remembered that. And it was like a huge, huge bear, like bigger than an actual bear. All right, fellas.
Fremantle back in with 2 fouls.
We got to score some points. You have to score points to win.
Dude, do I not? Okay, whatever.
I mean, Pringle and Fremantle have the same pair of shoes on, I think.
No, they're different colors, man. You gotta.
Yeah, now they are. Yeah, I see now. It's when they're in the paint, when they're in the purple paint, They look the same. Trey Green, please hit.
He can hit.
At that price, he can hit.
Oh, man.
Wait, he can't hit?
They're really nice.
It's probably got fries on it.
Chuck it in the trash.
Hey, some points.
Just chuck it in the trash. All right. Come on, boys.
All right.
We need a kill right here. 3 stops in a row. Just make it happen.
We're ready to bark.
Oh, my gosh, dude. I don't like this.
There's a steal.
Thank goodness. Oh. Come on, baby. I swear, dude, if Fremantle gets a stupid foul on offense, I'm going to be so pissed.
McKnight.
He was asking for it there.
Bang! I know. They could have called a foul on him twice, probably.
All right. So Xavier is now on a 7-0 run of their own. Or what is that? A 5-0. 5-0 run of their own.
Game of runs.
Just like baseball. Game of runs.
Dalen Swain, get that board. Get moving. Dunk that. Do something crazy.
All right.
Let's go, baby.
Yep. Okay, now it's a 7-0 run.
I knew I wasn't crazy. South Carolina has 17 points.
Yes, 14-17.
Yeah, but the graphic on the show or on the TV shows 16.
It does.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, but I looked up at the live stats and it's 17.
Yeah, it's.
This is absurd.
Sure
how do you mess this up this bad?
I mean, they're like, well, show me the real scoreboard at the game. You know?
Yeah, they got the real clock now.
Allegedly. I mean, for all we know, if we trust the mainstream media that is Fox Sports 1, this game might not have 9 minutes and 44 seconds left. Who's to say?
Who's to say? McGiver, what did Fanta say about the UC fan?
Oh, that was so funny.
Dude, I've gotten to work with Fanta a couple times. And that dude makes everybody's life around him so much easier. When you're doing anything like broadcasting or podcast or whatever, like he's just...
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, like he's so good at like setting you up and making sure that he leads you into questions that you feel that you're going to be comfortable with. Like he really is a master of it at his craft.
Anytime I listen to a podcast he's on, or like the Field of 68, or he does like his Twitter lives or whatever, like it's just so natural for him. Like he He was born to do that for sure.
He has the feeling of being like I don't know, just like an old school broadcaster, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so now the score bug has updated the score.
Yeah, but they updated it. They still haven't updated it because it's 15-19. Oh, I was early.
Okay, there we go. Now it's correct.
Early. The live stats are ahead of the game.
Yeah.
This is too much. There's too many different timelines. There's too many different timelines going for me right now. Hold on, I'm gonna bring him in. I don't know what's going on. Did yours? And was that your computer or was that the stream?
I don't know. On my end, it just like all of our screens went completely black.
I need to find a new solution. Streamlabs is not it right now. I think we might just need to go into a Zoom call and I can bring the cams in from there.
But we're back. We're all good on YouTube.
All right, boys. That's how you respond right there. Xavier, 4 of their last 4 field goals. You got to love it.
That is 100%.
Yeah, I mean, did you have to use a calc for that?
I have ChatGPT open, and I've just been asking it.
Dude, that is a late foul call right there.
Mm.
And that's his third, right? Huey's third.
Dude, Matt, that's an easy one for me. Regular milk is my number one. I'm gonna just go ahead and bench chocolate milk, and strawberry milk is getting cut.
Whoa! What's the question?
Start one, bench one, cut one. Regular milk, chocolate milk, strawberry milk.
What?
I'm the exact same way as you, Kenny.
What's that?
I'm the exact same as you.
Dude, I love regular milk. It's
oh
like,
my God,
dude,
what?
I love it.
Every day, we as a nation stray farther from the light of God. Kroger chocolate milk is 100% probably the second, maybe third best beverage ever created. And regular milk's not above it.
Yeah,
and neither is strawberry milk.
Well, Stevie, if you're putting Coors Light in there, I'm definitely starting Coors Light.
You guys have Kroger up in
oh, that sounds incredible. No, we
what's
don't.
that town? What's that town you live in called?
Maslin.
Maslin.
Yeah.
You guys have Kroger there, right? Oh, really?
You don't have Kroger there?
No. We have.
What's your grocery store?
We have Myers, and we actually just got Myers, but we have Giant Eagle. We have Aldi.
Yeah. Well,
there's some local ones.
I guess maybe you just haven't had Kroger chocolate milk because, I mean.
Dude, I'd like chocolate milk, but not as much as regular milk.
Well, Kroger chocolate milk's different.
Oh, okay.
I can't explain it.
Is it like the one? What's the one that everybody goes crazy over? Like Fair Life or something?
Oh, that's nothing compared to Kroger chocolate milk. Kroger chocolate milk is like the champagne of chocolate milk.
More like Aslan. Oh man, dude, I love Aldi.
Yeah, they just built an Aldi by me. It's a good deal getting a shopping cart for like $0.25.
Yeah, right. Cooper said Coop can hop off with that comment.
Coop as in, like...
Oh, I think he's talking about... I'm not sure which comment he's talking about, but my cousin's son Cooper is talking shit about Coop lead.
Coop off.
Fairlife.
Yeah.
Look, okay, Fairlife's fine. If you've never had chocolate milk from Kroger before, you'd be like, yeah, this is good.
If you've never had good chocolate milk, Fairlife is great.
Exactly. I mean, come on. Like, you try Kroger chocolate milk, and you're not gonna like other chocolate milk anymore.
Come on.
Like, it's not gonna
Feathers.
suffice.
What happened here?
The feather flew away once again.
Feather flew away once again.
He must be wanting some chocolate milk.
Yeah. He's probably over there saying, DePaul basketball. DePaul
True,
basketball.
yeah. Still.
Frozen pizza brand.
You know, I went to this place in it's a little town by me called Miamiville, and middle of nowhere, like Indian Hill area. And we went to this tavern, me and my family, and they had pizza, and the waitress straight up told us, she's like, I mean, you guys can order the pizza, it's on our menu, but just so you know, it's a Tombstone pizza. And we're like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. DiGiorno is probably like the one I'm gonna go with, though.
Red Baron's good. I like what are those ones, the like Tostino party pizzas, you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
I love those, dude.
Little pizza bagels.
Pizza bagels are good.
Matt's asking me if I like hard shell tortillas or soft shell tortillas. I do like both. I would say like a medium, like a hybrid between hard and soft.
Come on, Hughley. Damn it.
Hey, Alex King's here.
The wrong link? Do we have multiple links out there? I hope not.
Kenny, were you just saying come on Hughley to Jerome room?
Oh, was that Jerome?
I was like, oh no, am I that far behind?
No, I have the screen small so I can have the stream bigger so I can see you guys.
Oh.
He's got... What's going on here with the foul situation now?
Are we going to get a Cameron Fletcher sighting at this point?
I mean, he's not going to play, right?
If Foster, Fremantle, and Hughley are picking up fouls like this.
No, but I thought the whole... I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, Marcus Foster has 2 fouls. Davion McKnight has 1. Fremantle has 2. Hunter has 1, and Hughley has 3. 9 total team fouls.
Man, I still am shocked that they even put Fletcher in the game. I thought the whole thing was that they were giving him the year, unless he felt like great. Get to the rim for me.
That's his shot right there.
Nice. I'm not in mid-season form right now with the scoreboard. I'll just be the first one to say that.
Neither is Fox Sports 1, so
right. I'm doing better. I'm doing better than they are.
Yeah, you are. All right, let's tie it up here. Let's hit a 3.
Coop, what was the name of the restaurant we went to in Akron? Luigi's?
I think Luigi's Pizza.
That was pretty good pizza right there.
That place was great, yeah.
True, Paula. Definitely true. That was, Coop, I have to give a shout out to the Luigi's salad too. The cheese salad. There was like three-quarter pounds of cheese on there.
Is that even a salad at that point?
Well, there was lettuce underneath it, so it's good for you.
Oh, yeah. Believe me, I could use a few more myself.
Fremantle. It's a 1-point game.
That's just a bucket. Oh yeah.
A bucket of cheese is what they were thinking.
I've never even heard of this Green Lanterns pizza.
Man, I don't know about these refs tonight. I mean, they're whistle happy for sure.
Let me see something. Oh, come on. On court. South Carolina, no field goals in 3 minutes, Coop. Whew.
Yeah.
Plus the double bonus.
And see, man, this score bug for FS1 is crazy. Like, they just gave Xavier a point, took it away, moved it to South Carolina. It's still not right.
It's still not right.
It's 20. There it is, 24-21. I mean, imagine if it's someone's first time ever watching a basketball game right now, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. It's like, well, they like sometimes score points, but they also deduct them for no apparent reason.
Right. When you cross half court in a certain way, you get a point.
Point deduction.
I mean, that wasn't a foul either. Golly, man. Apparently the ball doesn't lie for us, but not for them. Come on, man. They're switching everything with Zach, it looks like.
What was that?
Nice.
That way.
That's how you take care of the ball.
Hey, the ref pointed the correct way.
This is just an abysmal offensive showing from both teams. 21-24 with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think South Carolina has a good offense to begin with, but this is Xavier's looking more like they did in those first two games against IU Indy and Texas Southern than they did against Wake Forest or Siena.
But at least they're shooting 12.5% from the 3-point line. Make that 11.1%.
And I feel like for the most part, they're good looks too.
Yeah.
I mean, a few here and there, maybe not, but for the most part.
But that one from Conwell is one that I expect to go in.
Yeah, same.
Like, that's not a great shot, but it's a good shot for him. Coop, no, Kenny's not awake. At least I don't think so, and I hope not. He needs to be in bed. He's got school tomorrow.
Man, there's so many. There's at least 2 Kennys. There's at least 2 Coops.
I know.
What? And then we all know what Ian's offspring will be named, regardless of gender, is Lillian.
Oh, see, I was going to go with Quincephas.
Well, because, like, remember, like, Lil, L-I-L, Ian, Lil, Ian. Lillian.
Hey, my daughter's name's Lillian, so.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. My cousin named her son Phil, and they were born very close to each other, so we had a little Phil and Lil situation.
Oh, that's cool.
We didn't plan it, but that would have been kind of weird. Like, what are you named after? The Rugrats?
Yeah. What's your name? My name's just Pickles. All right, 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes. 3-point game, allegedly. 26-23, South Carolina.
Dude, the fouls are 10-8 right now. It does not. Well, unless they're just not counting after 10 for Xavier on live stats, but
yeah,
it doesn't feel like it's only a 2-foul difference.
Hughley with 3 fouls grabs the rebound.
Miller's like, who do I play here?
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yikes.
Maddox, man. Do you guys know when they got there?
Yesterday, sometime yesterday.
I mean, I guess they just went to freaking Florida. It's not like they're
Yeah, it's like
going to Hawaii.
An hour and a half flight, maybe.
Yeah.
2 hours on the long end, depending how fast the plane was going, I guess.
Yeah. They are still in Ohio, Stevie. I think they left their games there. Diddy Pickles. Oh, boy. Did you hear that, Coop? See what Paula said?
DD Pickles.
It's not a good look.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I was thinking about this when we were just talking about different names. What do you think's like the weirdest name for like a baby? Like a baby's born and it's like, oh, yeah, this is Harold.
Yeah. Right. Well, so, well, I mean, I can't talk about that right now. But yeah, probably. I mean, Harold would be a weird one.
Yeah. My grandpa's neighbor's name is Harold. He's probably 6, I'd say.
There's a reason.
I feel like Barbara's a very old person name.
Barbara, yeah.
Yeah, Ruth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth.
Yeah, Matt says Ruth. Yeah, the referees, speaking of names, we don't know their names. They flashed it on the screen earlier and then quickly changed it to who the announcers were. Like, I think it was up for maybe a second or two. But, yeah, I don't know who the refs are. And I don't know how to find out either.
Yeah, Matt, I think they probably did. They just had a booth sitting out on the street that said "ref?" ?
I think one of them's first name was Lee, if I remember correctly.
Matt, I was talking about the UConn game earlier. I've said the name of the tournament wrong 100 times, but I don't know if anybody watched it, but the rims, I've never seen looser rims in a college basketball game in my life. If you have a chance, check it out. I think they're playing until like 11:30 tonight. Just look at like when they shoot the ball, you can like the rim dips down every time it's unbelievable. And then you have Memphis that shoots, 53% from the 3-point line. It's like, yeah, duh. I mean, they're shooting free throws that are hitting the rim and just like they stop on the rim and just roll in.
And I think that's a ball rim.
Mortimer, that's a name.
Mortimer. Yeah, that's good.
Huh.
Is that a thing, Matt? Maui's known for loose rims. I got to say that the fact that they're not doing well on the scoreboard is astonishing because there's not been much scoring. I mean, what was the over/under in this game? Like 140 something?
That sounds correct. Something like that.
Oh, I didn't know that, Matt. Well,
148.5 per ESPN bet.
Oh, we'll give him that. 100. Oh my gosh.
Candy.
Listen, did you see that shot?
feel like all their big guys are really big.
Throw the ball in there. Well, apparently the announcer just said that's what he does. That's why he's on the court. So we apparently will not give him that.
Ugh.
Man, oh man, dude.
Oh.
Okay.
And one.
Hey.
That's that kind of Dalen Swain swagger I need in my life.
And then the score bug
It's
gives the points to South Carolina. The actual score right now is 25-29, South Carolina.
Freaking interns. Release the names of the scoreboard people.
Yeah, are they the same people as the refs?
That is exactly what Dalen Swain needs to be all year. Those types of plays. I don't care if he scores in any other way than just like little crazy steals, offensive rebounds, fast break dunks. That if he's scoring in that way, Xavier is the best possible team they can be.
Isn't that what you said? Was it about Swain that if he's scoring like 7 points or something that
Yes.
Yeah, that the offense is going to be clicking?
Man. They can't throw the ball in the ocean right now. Stevie Cap's got a crazy schedule right now, man. He's working a lot. He's still around, but he's just going to be around a little bit less, especially in the beginning of the season. You're going to see some more of the feathers and some more of Ahmad. Oh my gosh, dude, we can't even make a freaking free throw. Matt, I feel like I've talked to Cap 15 times about what he does, and I still don't know. I know that he's working his ass off, though.
He's hustling.
He's locked in.
Stevie, we have been. I talked to Danny a little bit about it, trying to get something set up so we can give you guys an idea of what we're looking to do. Coop, he's asking about the Starter King promo stuff.
Oh yeah. We'll work that out for sure.
Oh my.
Brother.
I thought he did. No, Matt, he used to do that. He doesn't do that anymore, I don't believe. He started working with a buddy of his, I think. His name's Pablo Escobar.
Correct, yeah. So what would be great is if Xavier wins this game, they would play the team up north on Wednesday, and then Xavier beats them, and then Saturday my Buckeyes beat the team up north. That'd be one of the weekends of all time, one of the best ones.
Yeah. Stevie, I think Pablo from Backyard Baseball is what I'm talking about.
Kenny Kawaguchi?
My favorite Creed song. Right. If I'm being completely honest with you, I don't even know if I know the Creed song names. I just know the songs.
Oh, come on. You can name one.
I mean,
Like Can
You Take Me Higher? Is that the name of the song?
I think it's just named Higher. I might be wrong on that. So maybe I don't know one.
Really, yeah, right. Really, any song. Any song that I hear, as long as it's in the right context, is great.
You know who I mix up a lot is Creed and Nickelback.
That's absurd.
Really?
That's absurd.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never heard that in my life, Ian. You got.
I guess that's just a me thing.
You got to tighten that shit up.
I'll work on that.
Oh, Arms Wide Open is a good one.
I get
Is that Creed or Nickelback?
That's Creed.
Lil Durk and
My
get him
Sacrifice.
confused with Beethoven.
Oh, all right.
All right. Closing seconds of the first half. What is the actual score? 34-27.
Well,
McKnight, Swain, put it up. All right.
bang.
And that's halftime. 34-29. South Carolina leads. Xavier started hot, cooled way off, got back to like probably whatever's right below lukewarm, I would say. And then, I mean, just bricks everywhere.
Is that Luke Cold?
I guess, yeah.
Might have to be.
Luke Mild.
Has Conwell made a 3? I don't think he has.
No, he's 0 for 5.
Conwell, 0 for 5.
And they're not bad shots either.
No. Fort Myers tip-off, baby. Room temp.
Yep. So the leading scorer for Xavier is Zach Fremantle. He has 10 points. Dalen Swain has 8. 5 points for Davion McKnight. 2 points for Marcus Foster and Ryan Conwell and Jerome Hunter. Trey Green, he's been scoreless. Hughley's been scoreless. And Dante Maddox has been scoreless.
What is going on with Dante Maddox, man? I brought it up the one day during the game, and I was like, if he could just play with confidence, he could be really good. And then he had a couple really good possessions. He scored some buckets that made him look like himself. And then it's just, I don't know what's going on. Something in his head in practice and the way that he's like jiving with the teammates, there's something that's off with him.
I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but watching him, and I don't know if also this is just his regular shooting motion, but I feel like whenever he shoots, even on open ones, he's like off balance. Like he's leaning.
But I feel like that's how he shoots.
You think that's just how he shoots?
I mean, I remember when I first started watching highlights of him when they were talking about him maybe coming to Xavier, and some of the shots, and obviously it's the, like the YouTube highlight page where it shows all the transfer portal people. Yeah. I remember feeling like he had a kind of a weird shot, but it was just going in, and I was like, okay. And he was shooting the ball from, I want to say that he made like, oh man, what was the stat? It was something like 19 threes last year outside of 30 feet.
Wow.
No, he definitely, dude, that's what I thought in the beginning, man. I thought he was hurt. But it doesn't seem like that because unless they have him on a quote-unquote pitch count. Oh, I thought I'd get a reaction out of Coop on that one.
Oh, sorry. I was reading a pitch count, yeah. BaseballReference.com.
Oh,
well,
man, dude.
How about some fun if you want to make it that. Stats. Xavier 3-point field goal percentage is 9.
You said 9?
9. 9 as in the number 9, not German for none.
Can you read me off their field or their free throw numbers there?
6 of 9.
Okay. That's what I thought. No, that's what it was.
And let's see what's the most significant here. Xavier's out rebounding South Carolina.
Dude, South Carolina has 0 offensive rebounds.
0 offensive rebounds, 0 second chance points. However, they have more total points.
Yeah, well, Xavier's 11 for 32 from the field. Wowza.
Yeah, that's 34%.
Oh my goodness, man.
So I mean,
This is not what we were promised.
no, but what could help is flipping ends of the court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're thinking like a law of averages type thing? We
I
are
think
1
there's-
for 11 from 3, Matt. 1 for 11.
Consistency wins in every area of life.
Yeah. Rumor
So
has it that Chick-fil-A is actually doing sinking for chicken this game.
Yeah, bricking for chicken.
Not a lot of trees going up today.
Yeah, I wonder, like, these neutral site games, are they planting trees for it, or do they just say, ah?
Maybe they're
Is the
planting the
tree
trees
full?
in Fort Myers, and they're like, we have too many trees, guys.
Yeah. And also, you can't see it now because it's the halftime show, but the mid-court logo is not symmetrical.
Oh, that's rough.
The line in the middle of the basketball is not at mid-court. It's slightly to the left.
I think they might have the same people doing all this stuff. Scoreboard, reffing, the placing
Yeah.
of the mid-court logo.
I mean, it could be like sometimes in like low minor league baseball, the announcers will also be like part of the fields crew.
Right.
Sometimes they drive the bus. Sometimes they're also like the center fielder. So
You know what? I'm thinking here, maybe the hoop is like an inch off a center.
Oh,
Maybe that's what it is.
Could be.
yeah.
They're just not. They just can't. They can't accommodate that. And now South Carolina's got to deal with it.
And you have to, I don't know, the whole foundation of the arena with it being so close to the ocean. I mean, who's to say
Yeah.
that building is structurally sound to begin with?
I would like to see that ball placed at half court and see if it rolls.
It would roll.
It would
I know
roll.
it
I
would.
think it would roll. It would roll.
Roll blob.
Towards the ocean for sure.
Yeah.
Roll blob. Speaking of which, we need to get more of these hats made, man. Look at this bad boy. Mine's starting to get a little bit rough. I wore it a ton this summer.
Yeah, I'm thinking about coming out with a new design this year. I have some ideas in mind. So yeah, we're gonna work on getting some of those hats made and available for purchase.
McGiver, I would be shocked if Miller was ever actually thinking about South Carolina. I think it was just it's one of those things that agents push to make sure that you get paid right. I mean, it's not I don't know, South Carolina, whatever.
I mean, if it's women's basketball,
Game hens.
yeah, they are like a powerhouse in women's basketball, defending national champs. If this was Xavier women's basketball versus South Carolina basketball,
He said he strung them along for a steak dinner. That's 100% what it was.
I mean, wouldn't you? If they're like, hey, we're gonna fly you out and like wine and dine you, like I'm gonna act like I'm interested. I don't even care what type of job it is.
I would be lying if I said I didn't do that as a high school basketball recruit.
Yeah.
Got to get in where you fit in.
And you're 7 foot.
Right. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know who said it, but I don't think you can play much worse than that. I'm going to be open and honest about the fact I did not place any bets on this game, so none of this has to do with me.
It's me.
Damn it, Ian.
Yeah.
You're on the stream.
Yeah.
You represent all of us.
I'm still not overly worried, which, is probably crazy to say because we have been playing bad. But again, I feel like we've been getting good looks. We've just been missing a lot of shots. Overall, defensively, and I feel like they're calling very ticky-tack fouls, so I hope that doesn't stick up because foul trouble could become a major issue in the second half then. But that's my one real concern right now with how the game is going is those fouls.
Yeah. yeah, we just went over it, but I got to go look at it again because it's not good. Hughley with 3. Hughley with 3 is not terrible because you figure he's probably going to get 5-10 minutes in the second half regardless with the way the game's going. But Foster and Fremantle, they need to get to like the 10-minute mark without getting that third foul, or they're going to have to sit down again too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did they? Somebody asked me about. They took me to. I don't even think it's there anymore. Is Tropicana still there? The Jeff Ruby restaurant. I don't think it's there anymore.
What was it?
Tropicana.
No, I've never heard of that.
It was a seafood place. They took us. That's where I went for my visit when I was at Xavier.
What'd you get?
Dude, it was nuts. They had we didn't order anything. It was just they came out. Jeff Ruby came out and they just gave us. They had everything on the menu. It was just on the table when we got there. It was incredible. I remember they had these. There was these shrimp that were that big.
Damn. Jumbo shrimp, they call it.
They were the jumbo jumbos. Freaking Dan Hurley, man. It's crazy how many shots they had to win that game. Magic Johnson just wearing a polo shirt. Not a polo shirt, just a shirt that says polo on it. No, should have hired Bobby Hurley or Archie. Yeah. Archie Miller is I think he's a great coach, and I got to meet him quite a few times. He's a great guy. Who did you guys happen to see the Charleston game? I know it's not I've been watching them because of Mac, and they have a dude on their team. I can't remember who they were playing, but he scored 39 points and hit a 30-footer to win the game.
Oh, the buzzer
double
beater.
Overtime.
Some foreign guy.
That was wild, man.
That Frischner had the play-by-play for that game.
Oh yeah, right. I do remember that. Tom Crean. Haven't heard that name in a long time.
What about Dan Dockage?
Lazar's not playing. Yeah, it's something like Brzezinski, something like that. Yeah. Lazar, I didn't see him. Let's see how many minutes he's playing. I know that they were I visited Mac in the summer. I had never seen the arena and stuff at Charleston before, and everybody was really, really excited about Lazar. But as we all know, and I think that he still can be a really good player. But he's one of those guys that looks like a draft pick in workouts.
Oh yeah, when he came to Xavier, remember Cap was saying that he feels like Xavier got their first 5-star. That's how highly he was speaking of him. And he only follows 30 people on Twitter or something like that, and Ian's one of them.
I am honored to be one of them.
He's playing 27 minutes a game, averaging 10 and 5.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah, it's this dude, Anta. I don't even know. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name.
Try it.
Brzovic?
Got it.
Yep,
right?
Common spelling. Yep.
Common spelling, yeah, everybody knows that. Yeah, okay.
Also, AK, yeah, you should go watch Xavier women's team versus Eastern Michigan. Definitely. 3 wins. They're not bad this year, I guess.
Dude, so recently, or not recently, sometime over the summer, I think, Sean Miller Pod had Tashia Phillips and Amber Harris on their podcast. Dude, when I was at school, those two were I mean, it was just crazy watching them play. They both went like top 3 in the draft in the same year. They were so good.
Yeah, I mean, people still talk about them.
Yeah. And like, how do you go from where they were then to where they are now?
Yeah, it's so interesting too because like Ahmad and I went to Musketeer Madness, or I think it was Madness this year, um, and watched the women's scrimmage, and like it's crazy how many international players they have. Like it's the majority of the roster, but like I don't know, it's kind of cool too because like yeah, Ahmad pointed this out that he was in like Tri County or something, like the most random part of town, and there was a Xavier women's basketball billboard, and it's like, can you imagine like you come here from like Spain and your face is on a billboard?
Right.
But I don't know, they have some players that I think are pretty good. Lauren Christie's really good.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. Paula, I actually didn't know about Purdue's coach leaving, and I didn't know that's why they ended up coming here, or coming to Xavier. But regardless, you would think players of their caliber making the decision to come to Xavier would be enough to carry the program for a little while, maybe not forever, but for a couple recruiting classes at least that would have gotten them into a good position after they leave. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it's the same with any men's or women's basketball. You're only 1 or 2 bad recruiting classes away from being irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. A10 to the Big East was rough. McGiver, I've talked with Lazar, and I don't know if it's a mutual respect type of thing, but I never got cocky and narcissistic from him. I don't know if he just didn't talk to me that way or if it was, I don't know, but it wasn't. I never got that from him. He was always seemed like a very humble guy, but I don't know what he's like, with his teammates and stuff. Just from when I was talking to him, he didn't speak very good English, but.
Second half underway, and we're on the other side of the court, so that can only help.
Yeah. We're shooting uphill this time.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going kind of quick, but that mid-court logo, once you see that basketball,
oh yeah, that's not right. That's not right.
Does not look good.
You just cannot do that. Somebody put that logo down and they were like, well, we can't get a new one.
Yeah, it's on there. So that's just what we're going to have to do.
Hey, Fremantle, can you please not foul? Thanks. Dylan, this is what I'm talking about.
Nice.
It's just easy money. It's free real estate.
So that should put him in double figures, I think. Yeah, 10 points.
I'm going to stay off of the live stats until I need to look at it because I'm getting score updates before they happen.
Fair.
Dude, oh my gosh, Fremantle, of all the threes you shoot, that's got to be the one. Get in there.
Nice.
All right, and there you go.
All right, we'll get 3 the hard way, I guess.
Hey, have you guys ever been at like a live game and forget that you're watching it live and like you like look up, like you hear the crowd or something and you don't know, you're like thinking it might be a replay, but you forget that you're there right now?
No, I don't think I have.
I'm really lost by that.
I'm struggling with that one, Coop.
But so I was at the Ohio State football game, and I was like looking at my phone, and then I heard like the crowd erupt, and I looked up, and I'm like, oh well, it was probably a replay, and then I'm like, this is not TV, that's real, that's like the real guys in front of me.
Well, oh man, yeah, I think the point of really good facilities, Matt, is that that can only take you so far. Like, you got to be able to back it up with having a good program as well. But it's not that having good facilities is a bad thing. Or not a positive, I should say.
There you go.
Because at the end of the day, if the women's program's not good, the recruits that are going to come in are going to say, well, it's all for the men's program.
But it's all for one for all.
All in.
All in. Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, man.
Okay. Swain train.
Look at him go.
Dude, he's just he's like a gazelle.
Is this going to be the Dalen Swain game?
He's had some really timely defensive steals, I feel like, too. Like that one to tie it up, or there was one earlier in the first half where they were kind of on a run, and then he got one to get a bucket.
Look at this. Oh, that's intentional. Throw the flag. I think you have to call this intentional. He did not make a play on the ball. He grabbed him by his shoulders. Doesn't need to get thrown out of the game or nothing, but that's 2 free throws in the ball,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
we can throw him out of the game, too. Ain't no problem.
He's banned for life. Official review. So, like, this would be a good time for someone to say the officials' names.
Hold on one second. I'm listening to Fanta.
Is Doc Rock in attendance? I don't know. I feel like he would be.
I was checking. Not even Paul had the officials.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, he
There's no
always
one
tweets
know.
them out.
Yeah.
And then Stat Broadcast usually will have the officials listed, but they're not listed on this. And then, like, the broadcast briefly flashed their names for a millisecond and took them off. So I'm not big into conspiracy theories, but something's fishy in Fort Myers. And it's not the ocean.
Or the Gamecocks.
Yeah. All right, so Xavier has their first lead since it was probably 7-5.
Oh, man. John Fanta, dude. I love the guy. That is incredible. I'm going to lose sleep over you.
Yeah, that UC fan got cooked.
Yeah. That seems to be their status quo.
True.
Did
win.
Did Michigan win the first game?
Yeah,
Yes,
they did.
by
They
a lot.
beat the brakes off of the Hokies.
Huh. What is a Hokie?
Like the
Some
pokey, like you turn it to, like, what's the song? What's
You
it
do the
say?
hokey pokey and you turn yourself about?
Yeah, and that's
Or
what
no,
it's
you
all
turn
about.
yourself around.
Turn
That's
yourself
what it's
around.
all about.
My cousin would be angry at me that I don't know, but I don't know. I know it's some type of bird. He went there.
Yeah, I know people that went there, and anytime they get like a first down, like the turkey gobbles or something, and I'm like, bro, grow up. Like,
anytime they get a first down, they're like, "You guys remember Michael Vick?"
yeah.
Didn't Mike Vick's brother play there too?
I don't know.
Tyrod Taylor did. One of the best backup quarterbacks of all time.
I feel like Michael Vick had a younger brother, someone that played there that was pretty good too.
Stevie, are you still in the chat? Come on.
Yeah, Marcus Vick. Oh no, he was dismissed from the school in 2006 though. Oh, Marcus.
Wonder what he did.
And then in 2016, he was arrested for assaulting a police officer.
So he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, crime might run in that family.
Yeah.
We had it's crazy when there's a couple guys that I've played basketball with throughout the years that I've found out are in prison for one thing or another, and I was just like, man, like some really, really good basketball players.
Huh. Oh.
Dude.
Has the arena gotten more empty?
Yes, it definitely seems like it. It's probably because there's only been 84 points scored in 25 minutes.
So I think the score on the screen's correct, but I'm not positive.
Oh my. I see.
Ooh.
I saw exactly what you were saying as you said it. Two for 10 from 3. Oh no, he's 1 for 6 from 3. There we go.
Nice.
And now we go.
This
So
is how we win.
Just that broadcast, it's 45-40.
What?
Stat broadcast is saying it's 45-40. The scorebug's saying 45-42. I think the scorebug's actually right this time.
No.
What?
I think it is.
How could it be?
I don't know, but keeping track of it,
I'm going with stat broadcast. I mean, I can't put any faith in this scoreboard. ESPN has 45-42. 45-40 also.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay, nope, I was correct. It is 45-42. Stat broadcast just updated it because South Carolina had I think a jump shot that they just did not add at all.
Oh my gosh.
So what you're telling me is that Stat Broadcast and FS1 have the same score guy. Maybe that's the problem. He's having to update both.
That could be. If that's the case, I respect it.
I mean, it's not as hard as changing it on the Roll Blob Pod live stream, but I mean, you got to give him some credit.
Whose job is it to change the score graphic on a broadcast? Is there a guy that does that, or
Yeah, in the back, dude, that was the weirdest thing. So going through and doing, I mean, when I did the Athletes in Action thing, I was talking to the media people before, just like the behind the scenes, camera guys and all the people that were setting up the cords and all that stuff. They were there for they said the day before the games, they were there from 8 in the morning until 8 at night. And then the game started the next day. I think the women's game started at noon, and they got there at 4 in the morning because they were nervous that things weren't set up right. So, I mean, you're talking literally 20 hours to set up this broadcast that was, I think, streamed. I mean, it was streamed on some TV stations. It was Gray Media, and then they have their page that they put it on. But I can't imagine what it's like for this kind of stuff.
Chatterbox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure for Fox or ESPN or CBS or whoever, it's probably just an insane amount of prep work.
Oh, but it was cool because So we had the screen right in front of us that showed us what the broadcast on TV was. So we could like see when they would put graphics and stats up. But then when there was official reviews or replays or whatever, the guy sitting next to us, he's the guy that has the little like turn knob, and he would show us what was going on in the replay. It was cool to be able to see it like that. I mean, I was plugged in.
Yeah.
To the source.
How'd you like doing that, by the way?
Dude, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nerve-wracking because I'd never done it before, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Better made barbecue chips are the best.
Over Grippos?
Yeah. I'm more of an Utz guy.
Utz?
Utz. UTZ. You never heard of that?
Oh, I've heard of it. I go nuts for Utz.
No, we can't see the chat, Matt. There would be way too much going on if we were looking at the chat, too. There's like, that's a production, man. Those guys are, I mean, it's like an all day long thing getting ready for it.
Ooh. What a roller coaster of emotions.
Oh.
What a roller coaster of emotions again.
Oh.
Is that Romy Rome?
That was the real Jerome.
What's the Xavier's on a run? Never mind.
They don't have anything for the current trends.
Yeah. Nothing noteworthy.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I mean, we know Xavier's at least on a 2-0 run.
Right.
I thought, maybe it is only 2-0. I don't know.
Or maybe a 5-0.
I thought maybe 5-0.
And see, now there's a free throw, so now South Carolina's on a 1-0 run.
And
Game of runs?
That's just Coop's Corner for you. Bringing you all the live stats.
Yep. I just don't know what's so hard about them adding points after free throws. Like, he clearly just made the free throws. And they're like, we're not going to put the points on the board.
Well, in all fairness, he could put them literally anywhere.
Yeah.
Ayo. Gosh, okay, now I'm lost.
You think that would be interesting, Paula. If Allen Iverson was keeping score.
No.
I hadn't thought of that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were testing something. I have something I want to say, but I don't want to say it now.
Just write it down.
There's a 50-50 chance it jinx us.
Oh.
Even writing it down?
Yeah, I mean, even the fact that I'm thinking it might be a problem.
Mm.
Think about a big old cow.
My therapist, I don't have a therapist anymore, but I did briefly. They said intrusive thoughts aren't like always your own thoughts. Sometimes you just be thinking stuff. I said, thank God.
Dude, in my line of work, I have to hire physical therapists. And the first time I wrote the word, I didn't think about it, but the first time I wrote the word therapist, I was like, this can't be right.
Yeah. Oh, man. As long as you don't put too many spaces, like, in between some letters, just be like, yeah, this is therapist Jenny.
Oh, no.
This is therapist Harold.
All of this is going completely over my head.
Just write it down.
I'm picturing writing it down.
Oh man.
I'll take the L on that one.
I'm guessing you don't know. I'm guessing you don't know how to spell it, because when I spelled it the first time, I was like,
no, I know how to spell it.
"Oh, dude!" When I wrote it, yeah, Matt's got it. But man, I was writing it down. I was making an ad, for job posting. I had to fact check myself like 15 times.
Yeah, it's interesting word.
Sorry, did you say you're a full-on rapist? What was the medicine? Not the medicine, but what was the triglycerides? You remember that last year during I think it was March Madness.
Yeah,
We only like the duoglycerides.
Yeah. Triglycerides. I'm not trying that shit. I don't want none of them.
There may have been, Paula.
Ozempic.
Why did you do that?
Do you guys keep getting that Rinvoq commercial too? Is that why you brought that up?
The what commercial?
Rinvoq. I'm really fascinated. Every time I see that glass blowing, I'm just fascinated.
Oh yeah, you're right, Paula. 100%. I'll take the rapist for 200. It's a good thing we're not.
Get it?
I feel like an idiot.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I don't know.
I see. Okay.
The best brisket in Cincinnati. Chipotle has like a new brisket thing. Like
I'm not going to say it's the best in Cincinnati, but I've had that brisket twice from Chipotle, and it's good.
Is it? I would say like what is it? Eli's Barbecue probably is pretty good. I like.
There's no like Montgomery Inn slander going on around here, right?
Not to my knowledge.
Are you guys not big Montgomery Inn fans?
I don't think I've ever had it, to be honest.
Oh wow,
it's good. Like I've had it several times. I've never been displeased with it.
I had last year for my birthday. We went to this place. I think it's Luscious Q's. Third Ward. They're pretty good.
I haven't had that.
Dickie's Barbecue. It's a chain restaurant, but it's good. It always hits. City Barbecue's hard to beat too.
I don't know, Ahmad. I'm trying to remember I think that we went to the one on the river was good, was cool, but that's not the one that we used to go to.
Eli's
Porter
on the
Barbecue,
river.
yeah.
I would say like probably your best bet. Like my old boss, his name is Scott. He's as big as a human can get, but he can make really good like barbecue and anything involving like a smoker or a grill. So I would just say like a 4th of July, just go out into the country and stop at someone's house. It's probably the best brisket you'll find.
I'm not overly enthralled with any of the Cincinnati barbecue scene.
My cousins and my uncle are barbecue aficionados. Should see the smoker. My cousin Stevie has a big green egg that's incredible. But my uncle Steve has a pellet smoker. It's a freaking Yoder pellet smoker. That thing is sick.
There's a place, funny enough, in northern Wisconsin that's probably top 5 barbecue I've ever had, which I always am just fascinated by. So I've been to some places with good barbecue.
Dude, what is going on right now, man? Yeah. 2 for 14 from 3. Goodness.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Shoot your shot. The shot. That
Yeah.
was one of the best tweets of all time.
I was proud of that one. Speaking of great tweets, you know who's been just on fire is Dan. I don't know, like
Oh,
it just
Dan
says,
XU, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, those diagrams he makes, those are killer.
yeah, just his tweets in general are they're always hilarious.
I've been noticing.
Oh.
The XU turkey, man. I want to get I really want to get the XU turkey tattooed on me. I need Xavier to go to the Final Four.
What am I supposed to get a date and let's go to where?
He wants you to come have some Porter barbecue.
Oh, okay. I'm down.
I'm telling you, they don't mess around, man. Should see the he sent me a video the other day because Stevie's always making videos. Stevie and my cousin Danny are always making videos of different things that they cook for the Fire Starter brand, Starter King.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff they cook is just insane. Get in there.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to take up grilling one of these days. I eat a lot of Uncrustables for lunch.
I don't get the hype of Uncrustables.
Oh,
I said it.
Goodness.
I mean, they're cheap. You just take them out of the freezer. Find a way in. Good.
Wow.
There we go. That's got to be a run. That's at least 5-0 run.
No, right. I mean, it is, but right now the current trend is one of the last 8 field goals for South Carolina. Oh, there it is. 7-0 run, 51 seconds.
Oh,
boy.
we're running.
Well, this is about to make it a 7-0 run.
I was going to say, that's what I
glass.
just said. Oh, boy. Just gave that one away.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There
So
we go.
Xavier has made their last 3 field goals.
Oh, Stevie was saying get a date for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Get a date for barbecue, but he said barbecue for sure, too.
Okay. I mean, I can have a date for Valentine's Day.
Man, you're still 2.5 months out. Easy peasy.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I was thinking of last Valentine's Day before I even thought of the next one.
Look at that crowd. I thought that was Doc Rock there for a second.
You know, there's a lot of people
That
that
kinda
look
looks
like
like
Doc Rock. Bro,
COVID,
I
Pat's
saw
logo.
Doc Rock. He didn't see me, but I saw him at Musketeer Madness outside of the arena, and there was a long line to get in, and the line was wrapped around, and he was standing dead in the center of the line that was wrapped around, almost like they were wrapped around him. And me and Ahmad were like, does he know he's not in line? And like, he's just that mysterious. It's like he's not standing in line, he's standing in front of the line,
Right.
like to the side of the line. Like,
He's just doing his own thing.
yeah, it's unpredictable. I don't know. He's just an amazing man.
Yeah. Dude, when he came rolling into the Cintas podcast.
Yeah.
That was a fun day.
We'll be back.
He is the line.
He is the line, yeah.
Yeah, this Wendy's commercial's making me hungry. Oh, man, dude. Xavier's shooting 20% from 3. It's like They should be blowing South Carolina out. The fact that this game is 9 points and they're playing this bad, I think says a lot more about South Carolina than Xavier.
That's true. I mean, South Carolina, with all due respect, like, nothing about them screams dangerous team. You know, it's a game Xavier, like, truly, the spread, like, I'm not a betting man anymore because I'm bad at it, but I would have bet Xavier to cover 6.5.
Paula, I mean, I don't know, because at the end of the day, they're just shooting the ball. They're not shooting the ball well. In every other stat, I mean, they have 8 turnovers, which isn't great at this point in the game, but they have 18 points off turnovers. They're winning the rebounding battle. They have 10 offensive rebounds. Like, I think it was probably something along the lines of just like, stop putting so much pressure on yourself and just shoot the ball. Yeah, don't take effed up shots.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, and I mean, it could have been something along the lines of, if your shots aren't falling, you can step up in other ways.
And I mean, Fremantle's having a hell of a game, and so is Swain too.
Yeah.
So guys that aren't shooters per se.
I need the what are they officially calling that blob? The new blob logo? Is it like the dunking blob?
I don't know what the official name is, but it's sweet.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
They should call it the blob. They should call it the blob lob.
The blob lob?
Like lob.
Oh, the blob lob. Gotcha.
Lob, L-O-B.
Yeah, like he just caught it.
Like the blob lob.
Yeah. Man, that's a tough foul to call.
I lost my stream. We're not doing well.
Oh, boy. He's dribbling. Pringle's dribbling. He's shooting his free throw. He made it.
57-51. Xavier leads. Fremantle. Conwell 3. Money.
Oh, wow. You're really far ahead of me.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
I'm at just under 9 minutes.
I'm at 9 minutes exactly. I mean, I really don't care.
Oh, you can't do that. That's not a player. That's a fan.
That's not how you do things.
Not everyone knows how to do everything. Driving's not the only thing.
Alex is this guy. Have you seen this? Maybe the coolest blob logo that's ever been made.
It's really cool. It's simply too good.
It's just too. We got to find a way to make money on this.
Oh, we might be back. We are so back.
Sweet.
I'm going to try and refresh my stream and see if I can get, as soon as this possession's over.
I'm at 8:40.
I'm at 8:29, but I'm so far ahead. I'm watching Wednesday's game.
Oh, okay, nice. How's that going?
It's good. It's almost over.
Don't tell us who wins, Coop.
Oh, I won't. Because the score bug's also wrong. I've even got the teams wrong.
What are you at now, time?
8:04.
Man, I'm at 8:14.
That's where I'm at, Kenny.
What is going on?
So I'll just
We got to
sit back and...
We got to get locked into Coop's internet.
Hey, I'm on the spectrum. I've got that good stuff. Man, I pay $180 a month for this.
No, you don't.
For Wi-Fi and cable, I do.
Oh, Wi-Fi and cable.
Yeah,
You have cable?
I
How many
do.
channels?
Yeah.
How many channels you get?
I only watch 6.
Watch 6.
I mean,
that is true.
ESPN, like my guide, I have it set to just sports channels. Like, what am I gonna watch? Like, I don't know. What other channels are there?
True TV.
Like DMT.
Impractical Jokers, baby.
On True TV.
Yeah.
I'll watch that if March Madness runs a little bit late, and then it kicks over to Impractical Jokers.
I'm a big fan of the Jokers.
Yeah. Joe Gatto's gonna be at Taft Theater downtown in March.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just saw the billboard yesterday.
Yeah.
Kenny,
Man, that was one of the questions that I asked about that logo, if it was something that Xavier came up with or if it was Nike. And I guess Nike was the one that came up with the logo.
They did something similar to Michigan State. Like, they have the Spartan, like Sparty Duncan like that, and that one looks really cool too.
Yeah, I have YouTube TV too. Speaking of which, I wonder how YouTube TV's faring in the timing department.
Time is the most valuable thing we have.
It is. I can't be 10 seconds behind.
So, you know, the funny part is I don't even have Fox Sports, but I learned that if you just go on Fox Sports on private browsing, you get an hour free, and then if you refresh on private browsing, it gives you another hour free. So I just didn't refresh there when it runs out.
Don't just tell everybody you're breaking the law.
It's great. It gets the job done.
I'm not gonna lie. Also, I do like Paula's comment that I'm the only person under 35 she knows that has cable, but
it's making decent money.
I did try Stream East for the first time, and I mean the ads are. I mean, you have to pray for forgiveness that night just by clicking on the website. But I did watch NFL Red Zone on Stream East, and I was a pretty big fan of it. Because I thought about it. I'm like, I might cancel my cable permanently. And just because I can just use Stream East for... I only watch sports. Like, I could just use Stream East the whole time.
I'm a big crack streams kind of guy.
Yeah,
that's my go-to for Bears games.
Or there was
I just have Sunday ticket.
I used to, and then they raised the prices this year, and I was like, nah, that crossed the line.
There was like a NFL player or something who was like, just posted a picture of his TV on a story watching another NFL game, and at the top you could see the URL said like methsports.com, and it was just like streaming it. Giants Cowboys on Thanksgiving. What a terrible football game.
Yeah.
Really was hoping.
I don't think that they thought it was going to be DeVito versus Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping the Cowboys would sign Daniel Jones.
That'd be hilarious.
That would have been fun.
I am happy to see a NFL quarterback named Cooper, but and like Cooper Flag. It's a big time for the Coop group right now.
Yeah. Cooper's top.
Was it the Battle for Atlantis? Those games are going to be a lot of fun to watch on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's always been like the best part of Thanksgiving is college basketball and the Egg Bowl. Those are the two things that get me through Thanksgiving.
I've never watched basketball on Thanksgiving. I always watch football, but this year I don't know if there's any games I really care about.
Yeah, same.
If it's not like my NFL team, if it's not the Bengals playing and there's college basketball on, I almost always watch college basketball over the NFL.
I would say you're probably in the minority there.
I know, but I don't know, man. NFL
it's the road
games,
less traveled.
Like I don't need to listen to.
Alex,
Kevin
I'm not ready to
Schwartz
talk. I'm not ready to talk about the Lions yet. Maybe like Jared Goff will be like nine for 9 for like 87 yards, and they're like, he's out of this world. He's the greatest quarterback that ever lived.
Curtis Rourke, best quarterback in the draft, and what's his name? LSU's quarterback. I think he's pretty good. Nussmeier, I think.
Missed. Ball don't lie. He's shooting downhill, Coop. That's the problem.
I'm telling you, that has been the thing. Like that side of the court, one of it is like, I don't know what the right word is for it. One side has an advantage, and the other one is like cursed.
Yep.
We got to be on a run right now, right?
No, 5 of the last 7 field goals, though.
Hmm.
Pretty big time.
I mean, you have to be pleased with Xavier's free throws, 12 of 16.
What did they?
Oh, Lord.
Get him in the eye, I guess. Somewhere. I really don't even see where it got him.
Yeah.
It was right before the block.
Oh, yeah, maybe I do see.
Oh. Okay.
There's no way they can call this anything.
I mean, I wouldn't think so.
Hey, it's Paul.
I've yet to see Paul.
He was sitting behind that hoop right there.
Oh.
This is our first look at the referees. Demir? I don't know who Demir Bishop is.
Demir?
Demir
Demir Bishop? What about Demir Bishop?
Oh, man, I'm sure it's happened at some point, but it's not common. The problem is he shot the ball from his shoulder. I mean, after Creighton, or oh my gosh, Kalkbrenner scored 49 points, they thought they were national champions.
Oh, nice.
Oh, just a nice little easy rebound. Sweet. That's when I heard that stat, Matt, I was like, there's no way. He took 1 3-point shot the entire game, right?
So he doesn't really know what to do. I think in that situation, Studi right there, 10. So he's in no man's land. He can't help to stop Conwell, and he can't get back.
I don't know how you can justify that as a coach or a teammate. I mean, I think McDermott's a good coach. I don't think that it's just like, how do you let that happen over a 40-minute period? Your best player by far shoots 1 shot the entire game. At a certain point, you do have to think that that's coaching. You need to talk to your players and be like, hey, guys, scored 49 points in a game. Give them the ball.
Yeah, like, come on. Get those hands ready. Okay, now it's in his mouth. Okay, we're ready.
Right. My coaching tip's going to be like, don't play Kalkbrenner when you guys play Xavier.
He was hanging out, but good defense by Scott. Scott was
Trust me.
in his shorts, as coaches would say, knowing you can't make
He stepped on his toe. Get out of here.
few and far between. If they're making threes,
Here come the Gamecocks.
2 possessions, and
Yep, we've got ourselves a game.
how important that 3 ball is for
Maybe
Give
that's why
him the
they're
ball.
called that.
Give Fremantle the ball. What are we doing? Go to work.
Ooh. Ooh. That's nasty.
Oh my goodness, dude. There's just, what is going on?
4-point game. I'm out.
I'm surprised they're not calling it. Yeah, okay.
7-0 run, Ian,
Well, that's not what we were looking for.
for USC.
We actually call that a 0-7 run.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that actually a thing?
No.
You could have had me convinced.
in transition. Gamecocks right back in it, down 4.
Well, basketball is a game of runs, right? So next should be Xavier's turn to make a run, and hopefully that's really the end of the game.
Yeah. Let's go on like a, I don't know, something like a 4-minute and 20-second run.
I doubt Gamecocks can run that fast.
How fast do you think they can run in real life?
Can't be that fast.
How fast is a,
Hello? Hi, I'm Gemini.
let's
How
see.
can I help you?
So I just told
Yes, but normal. We can have a conversation about anything you like.
You know, a turkey can run 25 miles per hour.
And there's a commercial right now about, okay, no one is buying a Thanksgiving turkey at Target. That is ridiculous. There's no way. No. Be like, oh, yeah. I can't wait to go to Target and buy my Thanksgiving turkey. Like, come on. That's disgusting.
Well,
I can't even fathom eating a home cooked meal with ingredients made from Target.
What did you get us?
Not trusting the old Target.
it says that,
It's not that I don't trust it, it's just weird.
it says that a chicken can run up to 9 miles per hour.
Oh, that's slow.
A gamecock's a chicken?
It's a rooster, right?
Is a rooster a chicken?
I think so.
I don't know.
I really don't
Is a
know.
hen a chicken?
Yeah.
I thought a hen was like a female rooster.
So we're back to, is a rooster a chicken?
I don't know.
What is going on here?
Like,
let's
no,
see.
I don't
Pringles
think
chips
so. I
ranch
think
need
a
to-
rooster says cock-a-doodle-doo. That's probably why it's called the Gamecocks. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Matt, I feel like that NIL deal just writes itself.
Is a cock a chicken or is a cock a rooster?
Adam Sandler.
I don't know.
Song. Yeah, yeah.
Is
Thanksgiving song.
Is it a turkey?
There's got to
So,
be. There's got to be a song that's called like "Run Turkey Run" or something.
a rooster is a type of chicken.
Oh.
I thought it was a gender of chicken.
Do you want to know? I'll save the legal definition for after this because the game is back, and it's a 4-point game with 4 minutes left. So I guess we'll talk about that briefly.
If Xavier would have just hit one more three during the game, they would have had 69 points with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
They could still win the race,
The prophecy.
and likely will. It's 68 to 62.
Let's
Fremantle.
knock on some wood with that likely.
Say that again.
You should knock on wood after saying likely.
No.
Robert, I don't care who steps up. I don't care if it's Fremantle. I don't care if it's Conwell. I think Conwell's going to hit like 3 more threes before this game's over.
Oh, monster block.
Monster what?
Block.
Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've been saying it all game. He's got the guy on his back at like 8 feet. Give him the ball. Oh, no. Oh, we're going to need to... Go ahead and check it.
Is that checkable?
Oh, that's not even... It went off his head.
So that's what this meant.
Once you pop, the fun don't stop. They gave him the ball. They didn't even look at it.
Hmm.
Collusion.
$68, $64, $255 left.
Okay, well...
So what's a pigeon?
So, while we have a little break into action, this is the definition of a rooster. A rooster is a sexually mature male chicken. A sexually mature one. That's the legal definition. A female chicken is called a hen, and a young chicken of either sex is called a chick. So a young male chicken is also a chick.
Sounds right to me.
Well, we said sexually mature. Was there a classification for a sexually immature,
Yeah,
or is that
chick.
just a chick?
I guess that's just a generic like American chicken.
Now, are we saying mature as in age or mature as in?
Generic American chicken.
Yeah.
Do we have like
I
a
was
family
wondering-
tree of birds? Are all birds related?
I think
Yeah.
most of them.
Related to dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's wild. When Disney Channel told me that the
nice.
closest relative
bucket.
to a T-Rex
Take
is
'em
a
off.
chicken, I
Take off the score.
fell to my knees.
Wait, what happened?
So they're reviewing. Oh, it was a shot clock violation, and no one even knew it.
No, Matt knew it.
Oh, that's what. No, that was before then. Never mind.
Oh, they don't have a red light on the backboard. That's where the confusion came in.
Well, they should add one.
Yeah.
How do they even make the sound of like the buzzer? Like, is it one sound they recorded one time? You think, and they're like, "This is what we'll use for all of it."
Is there an official buzzer sound?
Yeah, it's like
Official
all.
buzzer of the NCAA.
Yeah. But they're like different in other countries, I think.
Zach, nobody came to you. Just go. There's no double coming. You're passing the ball out to Dalen Swain at the 3-point line. What are we doing? I don't like this.
Wow. Okay. So neither team scored in over 2 minutes. I know that much.
That's a run.
Ooh, splits. They'll call that a walk.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah, it did.
A lot of slippage.
Do you think that's because they're so close to the ocean?
I think it has something to do with it.
Mm.
Especially if it's downhill. like we speculate, water would tend to just roll down the court.
Talking about Shannon Russell, Paula.
Get it ready for Wednesday.
Let it breathe tomorrow.
Yes, let it breathe tomorrow. Stickiness back to it.
Yeah, put a fresh coat on for Wednesday. Thomas drives. Nope.
She was great as the.
Oh,
90 seconds to go.
Oh,
Mm.
oh yeah,
Davis
I see it now.
backing down for two.
She was great as the Xavier writer when I was there.
Her sister was my 8th grade English teacher.
South Carolina looking for a stop.
really making me sweat out this 5.5.
Hunter.
I mean, Vegas just
It's
knows.
too good.
We're just too.
There we go, Rome. You Rome.
Minute to go.
Just give me a stop right here.
Nice grab, nice grab. Oh shit, easy.
Fremantle grabs a rebound.
Oh my gosh.
Somehow Conwell came away with it.
Okay, so called timeout.
Possession called timeout.
They're lucky they got it. Zach Freeman was going to want it back. He apologizes to Conwell, so he can hold on to that. You don't have to be in a hurry at that point.
Goodness.
Good job by Conwell going to the ground and calling timeout.
Officials are going over to the monitor to look at something.
Great.
Could be a timing issue.
That could be a clock issue.
Under 2 minutes can look at anything they'd like.
Just going back to the old chicken hen rooster thing, I would like to point out that I said that it was genders of chickens, and you guys looked at me like I was a madman.
I was just looking at general confusion.
I would.
I just had to get it off my chest.
I just can't imagine, like, there's a possibility I've had rooster before.
I don't think that they. Well, I mean, I'm sure they do at some point. I don't know.
And there's a restaurant called Roosters that I had,
Yeah, roosters is
Saturday.
Saturday.
weird.
Good wings.
and
Yeah,
I'm
really
having
good.
it again tomorrow as well.
Did you get the wings?
Oh yeah, I get the
Are they good?
bonus games.
Can you rate them on a scale of 12?
Got the basketball there.
With 7 being the highest, I would say 8.
I'm so confused. Never mind. Ranch or
Yes.
blue cheese kind of guy.
James
I like blue
Breeding is a
cheese
professor in
sometimes.
Louisville.
Conwell's had a great second half. 13 points, 11 of
Is
them
that
in the
for
second
real?
half. Fremantle leading all scorers
Did you guys hear that?
16.
James Breeding's a professor at Louisville. I did not know that. If that's factual.
That doesn't sound like.
You get into games like this,
Sounds like there's a little bias, huh?
different runs. You make sure that
That is interesting. Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah, Matt. Ian said that he got it at 5.5.
Sweating.
I saw 6.5 too, but then right before the game, no, I saw 6, and then right before the game they said 6.5.
there's older guys that say, hey, we've been here, everyone's been here, might not have been in these uniforms, but
Yeah, if I was a referee and I had like a whole other job, I'd probably just be calling things just to call them.
Had a handful.
What are they gonna do? Fire me?
Be like, okay, cool. I'll just go back to my other job.
But they were missing Fremantle. They were missing Hunter in a big way.
It seems like he's on too many games to be a professor. Must be
Yeah.
all online classes.
Yeah, maybe pre-recorded online lectures.
Yeah, because you would think you'd be pretty busy traveling during the basketball season.
Yeah.
Toit.
See some pressure on this inbounds from South
Crazy.
Carolina.
Still run the same play, sideline out of bounds as they did when I was there.
Timeline and we'll get fouled.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Swain just he makes up a lot of ground. He's got those long strides.
Freaking Book. He used to call it Dick on Back.
Two dribbles to get from the foul line across the court.
Oh man, those were the days.
Just picked up his second foul. Next foul for South Carolina. Free throws coming for Xavier. McKnight, and there was the foul. Before the
That's a
shot,
shooting
so
foul, huh?
coming
got to give him the shooting foul there.
Crunch time free throws for Xavier. 12 out of 16 in the game. Came in number 1 in the Big East, number 5 in the country with their free throw shooting percentage at 83%.
Yeah, he's an easygoing guy for students, and he just takes it out on Xavier basketball players.
Yeah.
Country shooting free throws right now. He's only missed once all season. Now I'm knocking everything. But I don't believe in jinxes.
I mean, Xavier shoots, 35% from the 3-point line. This game is a blowout.
Good rebound. Good job. Oh.
He missed. I guess we do believe
Just let it run out. What are we doing here?
So
Well-
Xavier has 4 players with double digits, which is a miracle considering the first half.
Yeah, and Fremantle ends with
16.
3 fouls. Hunter ends with 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, they. I was thinking it earlier, but didn't want to say anything too soon. But I feel like at this point I can. Well, maybe I still shouldn't say it.
Well, Fremantle needs 1 more rebound for a double-double.
I'll wait a second here.
And there's Rome, so now 5 players in double digits for Xavier.
Oh, okay. Now I feel comfortable saying
It
it.
doesn't matter.
They really did cut back on the fouls in the second half.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like these South Carolina players have no respect for the fact that I'm playing Call of Duty after this game. They're just drawing it out. Stream W, exactly. We are undefeated, same as Xavier.
So, yeah, Ian, to piggyback on that, Xavier had 11 first half fouls, 4 fouls in the second half.
Oh, there you go. Ian, 6-0 run over 51 seconds.
But you know what the most important run is, Kenny?
What's that?
The 74-64 run that Xavier's currently on.
True.
That's a good point.
It's a 39-minute, 45.9 second run.
What a run.
And second half, Xavier, they still didn't shoot the ball well from 3 collectively, but 3 of 7 in the second half. That's 42.9%. A lot better than 9%. And Xavier will stay undefeated, 6-0. They're bowl eligible.
Undefeated.
Full eligible, baby.
Just like Nebraska, right?
Yeah, for the first time since like the Bush administration. But
All right.
got a dub.
Is that a stat we're keeping track of this year, Ahmad? Conwell dropped mouthpieces?
That should be one, actually. Him and that mouthpiece. It's crazy. We're on to the team up north.
I'm really happy that they found a way to win this game. And I mean, I don't know if that's South Carolina's bad, but like considering our offensive output, still pretty impressed we found a way to win this game.
Win an ugly one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not bad for anybody,
Yeah.
Yeah.
except for the fans.
I mean, I don't know where like South Carolina is Ken Palm wise, and I know they have a couple of one bad loss, but I mean they're still South Carolina. Like they're still a Power 4, Power 5 team. Still a good win.
Yeah.
Still
definitely.
a good win. We just need them to like now just start, killing everybody.
Yeah, they need to get cocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, their bigs played well. They were able to. I mean, I just can't believe that they only had 4 offensive rebounds. The game was just it was such a weird flowing game. Xavier had 10 assists. South Carolina had 8. Fouls ended up 19-15. I mean, the stats are pretty equal, other than the offensive rebounds and the score.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, nothing really stands out too crazy. I mean, I think it really was just switching ends of the floor.
Dude, the SEC is so good this year, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was talking with a buddy last week, and he's like, "Who's your early Final Four prediction?" I said, UConn, Alabama, Auburn, Kentucky. I'm like, well, wait, that's
2 or 4.
3 SEC teams.
Yeah. Well, 2 or 4 of those aren't looking very good right now.
Well, that was after one game.
Right.
But
All right. Well, that is a wrap right there. Get the W. First stream of the season.
yeah, 1-0, a lot better start than last year.
Yeah. How many games did we lose in a row last year? I think like the first 3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't help that it was like Houston and Purdue and, the number one teams in the country like 6 times, but
Paulo, that's what we were thinking, that it's going to be 8:30.
yeah, I'm assuming, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, we had some pretty rough streams last year for sure.
Yeah, so South Carolina and Virginia Tech play at 6, so I assume 8:30 again on Wednesday.
Well, sounds good. I think we're going to have Ian back. We got to get the mid-season tourney win. If he'll have us.
Oh, please, if you'll have me. It's always such an honor to be here.
Yeah, well, thanks everybody for joining,
Yeah, it was
and
a fun one.
thanks
Good.
everybody keeping it real in the chat. It's good to be back. We're working out some streaming on Twitter. We're trying to make that happen. We'll see. They changed the rules without asking us, but so it goes.
Zero consideration for the Roll Blob Pod.
The real ones are on YouTube anyways. Everyone knows it. It's not a secret. The chat's great, but yeah, thanks for making us part of your night.
Yeah. Hey, stay blobbing, everybody.